It wasn't meant to be this way, you know. It was Dublin in December, and theirs was a meeting of convenience. A supposed soon-to-be journeyman versus a hot prospect, and the prospect of entertainment was low. But by the time the dust settled, these bruised brothers were bonded by bloodshed. But a mutual dislike endured. So here we go again, bigger than ever expected. March 24th, the rematch of two fighters separated only by the M50. It's blue versus red. It's Dublin versus Cork. It's Stephen McAfee versus Colin O'Donovan. And this is round 0. Stephen, that was some show you guys put on a couple of months ago. Give me your thoughts on the fight, what you remember from it, and was it an enjoyable experience, or did you go through hell in there?
No, I was enjoyed it. Enjoyed every bit in there, you know. But at the start, like, there was a change opponent, like a week or two out, and which wasn't too good, like, for the camp, you know. But I could have chose a foreigner or an Irish, like, but I took the tougher option.
Was it because he was from Cork?
No, not really. I just took the Irish. I thought we'd get out there, make the name, shoot up more, you know, instead of fighting these foreigners and stuff.
And did you know much about Colin when you chose him as an opponent?
No, to be honest, I didn't at all. I saw one interview with him and he was just talking about he wants memories and being wars, Gatti wars, stuff like that. So I said, we'll go with this.
You said you'd sort him out.
Yeah.
He's a fan.
Yeah, I can't even remember that interview. I can't remember what I said. I just shit talk and just talk about his shit, and that's about it. So I can't remember what I said in the interview. I remember I said something ridiculous about two fighters that never even fought as well too at one stage. Just talk about his shit.
Well, you got your wish for a war anyway.
Yeah, it was definitely a while. I seen him in I think Celtic Clash 2, maybe Celtic Clash 3, I don't know. So I was like, right, he goes forward, looks for power shots. He's going to be there to fight. So the minute he said his name in the phone call, I was like, yeah, set it up, let's go. And yeah, a week later we fought. It was great crack.
Neither of you guys were impressed by the scorecards. You felt you won the fight?
Yeah, I think I outworked them in every department. I think I won. Outworked them, better shots, more punishment, and all the areas I thought I won.
Colin?
To be fair, I didn't really give a shit if I won. Like when they raised my hand up for a draw, I was like, "Are you serious? I got paid. Hey, I'm happy out." But yeah, I wasn't really even thinking about it too much about what rounds I won, how much I won, or any of that really. Because when you come up in the blue corner, you expect to get the other fella's hand raised. So I wasn't really too pushed about it. Either way, I thought I won a couple of rounds. I knew he stepped it up in like maybe the 4th and the 5th, and yeah. So I was fairly happy at the end. But yeah, I would have preferred if his hand got raised and they wanted to do a rematch. Yeah, cool. My hand got raised, I would have offered out the rematch anyway, because
sure, yeah, you're getting paid no matter what.
Exactly. Do you know, like at the end of the day, we were both going to go up there. We were both going to go up there for the crack. So no you would have done a rematch, I would have done a rematch, and more than likely after this, we'd probably do another fight, make it a trilogy, and make it even more. Like, so I'm not really too pushed either way. Like,
can you see a trilogy fight happening?
Whatever, we'll see how this week plans out, but I'm not looking at a trilogy, to be honest. I'm just looking correct the last one and keep going.
To be fair, I think like your ego is after bringing you into this where you didn't really want it, because like last time I was on a Ben and Jerry's diet of getting on, having a laugh, and now you've given me like 3 or 4 months to prepare.
You said you were getting on. That's Corkonian for
just having on the session, yeah, exactly. Having a couple of things. It was like it was late October when I lost that fight. So when I got back,
but we're not meant to be fighting there a week or two before, mate. You were meant to be fighting someone in England, were you not?
No, I was fighting.
And then you probably heard you getting more money, and he says, "Oh, I'll get this."
No, I was meant to be fighting.
I'd better have a proper Christmas dinner instead of beans and toast or something.
No, actually, you pay for the oil for the heating. What else to pay off? Oh yeah, it was the car. I think it was a car service. I'm ripped and ready to go. Like I was ripped and ready to go 2-3 weeks ago, and yeah, even right now, but the adrenaline is like, yeah, well, let's just fucking get it on, yeah, but I can't do it right now. Gotta wait. So
you don't seem like a man particularly concerned by belts, if you don't mind me saying.
I wouldn't mind a belt.
You wouldn't
mind
mind
a belt
one?
if you have a belt, you've another belt, and you've another belt, and then your money goes up and up and up and up. So yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, I have lots of trophies, lots of medals, all the rest at home. So yeah, might as well stick a belt in there. Might as well stick another 2, 3, or 4, or 5. Who gives a shit? Like, you know, if a fella's gonna bring me in and think, yeah, easy day, happy days. I get paid, win titles. Like right now, there's a title.
Money
next
motivates
title.
you.
Nah, not just money, mate.
But it sounds of this
Yeah.
interview,
So
money does.
it's good. Like, you imagine that. Like, it's like, right, you like to smash people up, and you also like money. It's like, how about we just stick them together? It's like, yeah, by throwing a fucking hoe on top and we're happy days, like. But this isn't Christmas. This is proper. You know,
Get a few Easter eggs out of the money you can. Or something.
yeah,
Easter's
exactly.
coming
I
up soon.
mean, like, no, actually, fucking the car could do with another new couple of tires there, whatever, another service, whatever, like that. Maybe another one.
Mercenary is probably the wrong term, but do you feel that, like, obviously you've got different ideologies when it comes to fighting. Like, you're trying to build a legacy, from what I gather, as well as, you know, earn a living, but you reckon he's only in it for the money. Like, do you have a kind of
Well,
a...
it seems if that's what I get from him, you know, hearing from him, he just talks money, he wants money, he'd be happy with money, you know. You look at him like when the hands was raised, draw, money, talk about.
Yeah.
Money didn't come into my head the minute the hands were raised, 2 hands, just negativity came into my head. Just shows the mindset, like, from the two of us, you know, the difference between each of us.
Do you think less of him then because he's only concerned
No,
about
I
money?
couldn't give a fuck what he thinks, to be honest, so he's just worrying about myself. And now that we shared the ring and I've been in there, I know what to expect, you know, like he's southpaw, I know what way he thinks, negativity, you know, a negative southpaw, you know, on the back, you know, negative, just, you know.
Yeah, but that's
So
another,
I
that was
know.
another thing that was levelled at him, was that he got on his bike and that maybe people weren't.
Bikes, right, alright. He pedal like fuck.
Were you concerned by that criticism?
Oh.
Well, that you might have been a little bit negative, or at least defensive, like.
Well, the fact that it was going to be my first 6-rounder fight, and the fact that I
My
hadn't
first as
trained and all this type of stuff to it, and yeah, so yeah, so I said, yeah, I'd pop him a couple of shots, have a bit of a dance around, see what he's going to do about it, make him do a lot of lunging, make him swap over his stances, make him do a lot of things, and then catch him on the inside, nearly take his chin off a couple of times, and then when he get into the inside, then it was really a case of, thank fuck, I'm not getting punched anymore, and then he was going to smother his own work, let him do his own work, and then push him head, bop, and hit him, and that's exactly what the judges seen. The judges seen you
the ref
getting
saw.
leather,
Ref's the judge.
even better, he was closer. He
These
just
are all
seen he
my
get
mistakes,
leather around
my
the
mistakes.
ring, and then just every time just getting popped, and the ref was like, legend. I like you, and he's just there.
Like
this guy's getting led around the ring, and
No,
that's exactly what was
I liked you
happening.
a few little reasons.
Why do you think he liked me for a few different reasons? Because I'm that good looking. Like he might like a bit of
Don't know about
on the
that
side. Like why else do you think he might like me?
Nah.
Huh? Do you
It
think
works
he's
in
from
every
Cork?
way.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, then why didn't he give it to you? He was told flat out. He's like, see the fella in the red. That's the fella. That's the fella paying. This is the fella. He's meant to lose. He's the journeyman. You're meant to give it to him. You're meant to raise his hand. And then the ref was like, no fucking way. I'm going to put up... He probably was told, if you put up his hand, we're going to never hire you again. So he's like, fuck's sake. I have to put up both hands. And that was it. At the end of the day, he was right next to the action. He seen what was going on.
Yeah,
and
he saw he was in corners and stuff like that. Maybe that leaned us towards his way as well, let's say. But
who's in my corner?
I don't know.
I have nobody in my corner, but whatever. Don't know. I have my brother and a buddy that carries the spit bucket. But yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It was all down to my mistakes, how the fight planned out, to be honest, you know, because me just being stupid, my movements, me wasting big shots, what I don't usually do, you know, it's all down to my point of view, not his so-called great boxing skills, this, that, you know, just negative, you know.
You think that was kind of overplayed afterwards by people who watched it?
Yeah, like, I'm faster than I'm quicker, hit harder, in every department I'm better, and we'll see.
You clearly don't think he's better, but is he faster than you? Does
no,
he hit harder?
No. Jeez, the whole lot. Like
He just pops us up a cut up. That's down.
Eye
catching, when it catches me in, and the ref or something would see you like that.
And a
wasn't
guy
haunting me.
who's the fucking head's
Wasn't
close
haunting
to the
me.
floor. I'm flying over the top all the time, so I just feint the left, bam, hit the uppercut, and then when their head goes up like that, I go bop and take the head off with the hook, bop, bop. All day, feint the left.
But my head
dip
was
your
still
head,
there. They
bop,
didn't even
bop.
go. It wasn't
man,
hurt.
there
Nothing.
was pictures on the thing, and literally every single picture was me blasting you a shot, and every single shot that you landed involved me also clipping you at the shot. It's ridiculous. Watch the fight back. I'd say
Where
in
nose
the
was
whole
plastered
fight,
all
there's
over
about,
your
exactly.
face.
There's about
Yeah.
5 clean blows in the entire fight from your side. And I take things on the guard, having a laugh.
Maybe
having
your
a cup
corner
of
was
tea in the
taking the
middle.
pictures or something, Hardy.
No, I got the same pictures you
It
got
is?
sent, and
Oh,
that's probably
very nice.
horrible for you because you're probably going, where's the ones they took of me doing work?
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, do you want to get pictures of you hitting gloves and hitting arms and whatever? Like, it's going to be fun though. It is going to be fun. It's going to be enjoyable.
Alright, I know the answer to this question, but I think it has to be asked anyway. I'll start with you, Stephen. Who wins and how? Or how do you win, I suppose, more correctly on the 24th of March?
Well, I win, and anyway, that's for starters. And you'll just see what way, I'm not going to say I'm going to go out, not come out, this, that one.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm ready.
You might not say lies.
I'm ready for
Hold
it.
on,
Leave him.
sorry, apologies.
You're ready.
So, yeah, in all departments. If he wants to dance, I'll dance. If he wants to fight, I'll fight. I'm happy always.
Given it's going to be your first 8-rounder, right?
Yeah.
Are you planning to maybe
To draw out the rounds?
move a little
No,
bit more
no.
again?
I go how I feel. Generally, the game plan is not to do things that I'm going to get caught with, but the game plan for me is if I see a shot, I'm going to take the shot. If it's get on the bike, get on the bike. Have a bit of a combo or whatever. If it looks like you rattled him, come in, do an extra bit of work. If he looks like he's after gaining, move off to the side. A fight's a fight. Like when I fight, I intend to make sure that I got something in the tank just in case he slips up there. Just add it at once. Bam, bam, bam. Just hit him a little shot or two. Let him know it's still there for every single round. And if the opportunity comes up that he's getting lazy or that hand is dropping or he keeps on swapping the stance or he keeps dropping the hand to throw that big hook, bam, hit him. If I see a wobble, bam, 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 finish it off. Happy days.
Lads, we've got your predictions in. Because you're sitting in the AC Slater position, I do have to ask you, is there going to be a handshake tonight or here today?
We'll do it after the fight, We'll do it after the fight.
Not now.
No.
Why not? You seem to get on very well.
He's quite new. We're never going to shake hands.
Yeah,
He said it ages ago, we're never
touch
shaking.
club after. Yeah, and all that stuff. Bam, bam, bam.
Will you, if he offers you a handshake after the fight, will you shake his hand?
Yeah, give him a handshake when he's collecting his few pound. He'd be delighted. Look at him happy out, thinking of the money already.
I come to the back.
Lads, it's been a pleasure. Colin, best of luck.
So, job, man. Thanks
Steve,
very much.
best of luck.
Man.
Enjoyed it. Get down to Good Counsel on the 24th of March. These boys are going to try and take each other's heads off. This has been round 0. Thanks a million. Looking forward to Stephen McAfee versus Colin O'Donovan 2. Till next time.